I'm Heather Masters, and I'm here to talk about collaboration in a hybrid world. I work on the digital workplace team as an architect. My job is to work with clients who have our solution services and coach them to a better way to collaborate and communicate, and to make sure they're getting the best use of their technology investments. Here's my agenda for the session. We'll start with hybrid work is here to stay and work our way through to get to it's more than technology. Hybrid work is here to stay. First, I wanted to mention we have call to action at the bottom of the screen here. If you use that QR code, you'll get connected with a Catapult expert. And there will be another QR code at the end of the session for you to tell us how we did. So Microsoft has listened to businesses and provided some information on what they gathered about hybrid work. Over 70% of workers want flexible remote work options to continue. And over 65 are craving more in-person time with their teams. To accommodate both, business decision makers are redesigning their physical spaces. The shift to hybrid work is not just a pull forward of remote work. It's a pivotal moment that requires asking new questions. What should be done remotely? How do we bring people back to the workplace safely? How do we empower everyone to thrive when people are working from home, in the office, or at a work site, and everywhere in between? How will we adapt as every business process and customer interaction becomes digital and commerce and e-commerce converge? In short, how do we make hybrid work work? For people, hybrid work is defined a little bit differently. I love the term ubiquitous collaboration. Years ago in Microsoft partner training, when SharePoint Online was just launched, they talked about ubiquitous collaboration. That term may be a little too geeky now, but we have achieved the dream. People are able to work anywhere, anytime, on any device. Most of the world started an accelerated path to hybrid work with the pandemic. We at Catapult had been enabled for hybrid work in advance, slimming down office space and hiring remote workers and creating hoteling plans, even before the pandemic began. The enablement of Microsoft 365 features for users to work is just the beginning of that journey as far as our maturity model is concerned. Proper care and feeding of your hybrid work solutions enables a better collaboration experience, leading to a more productive workforce. So how to optimize for hybrid work? Here are just a few ideas that inspire collaboration. It's important to standardize your Azure Active Directory properties to optimize people search throughout the Microsoft 365 tools. Delve, SharePoint, and Teams all provide opportunities for people search, and ensuring the data is correct in Azure AD makes this a powerful feature. Create automation. With Power Automate and Power Virtual Agents, you can automate processes. Encourage meeting best practices with screen sharing and video sharing. This helps people connect and feel part of a team. Record your meetings to be able to search your transcripts. Use Planner as a work management tool and publish tasks inside Teams. Visualize your data in Power BI and embed content in Teams channels. And add Viva Learning and Viva Connections, or Valo Connect if you have it, to Teams. So how do we elevate collaboration? Collaboration is all about people working together to reach a common goal. Within Microsoft 365, this means multiple individuals working jointly within the platform using its capabilities to facilitate their activities. And Microsoft 365 at its core is all about collaboration. For this reason, collaboration is often the first draw to the platform for a new customer. Microsoft 365 has broadened into such a rich set of apps and services, many of which support the concept of collaboration. Here are some ways these tools can increase productivity. Project management tools like Planner keeps projects and processes on track. Video conferencing builds relationships, improves teamwork, and saves travel expenses. Channel and IM chat reduces email, speeds up the communication process, and leads to quicker sign-offs. Real-time document revision reduces confusion, speeds up the feedback process, and reduces email. And cloud storage with version control saves time, also reduces email, and preserves all versions in a central location. We'll talk about the maturity model in depth in the next few slides, but just for a refresher about the evolution of collaboration, as we increase the capabilities of the tools in Microsoft 365, we go from simple document collaboration to team collaboration, cross-organization collaboration. We may wonder here about serendipity, but better collaboration leads to people being able to find what they need when they need it. So that's serendipity there. And then we get to innovation. In the digital workplace, we have maturity models for each workload, and we'll do a deep dive in the collaboration zone. We often hear from people in the community that they don't know, they aren't using Microsoft 365 capability as fully or as efficiently as they would like. Sometimes this is just a fear of missing out on opportunities rather than a specific set of clear ideas about what's missing or what to do to work smarter. Taking a holistic view of the technology and gaining an understanding of current state versus desired state can help organizations in important ways. It'll help them understand and compare options for solving business problems, focus time, energy, and resources on the right priorities, identify the budget and the resources needed to move ahead, and to establish a baseline to show improvement over time. So here is just the collaboration zone in the session, and I know it's a little hard to read, so I'm going to take you to the next slide for a better view. So where are you on your maturity model? We start at base, which is ad hoc use of the collaboration tools. And then we go to low, which is department use, but little to no integration. In the mid zone, we've got some contextual alignment with processes, but uncoordinated. And then we get to high, just alignment of processes instead of an organizational structure. And in the Excel range, we get the tool use is measured and constantly realigned for optimization. So let's do a deep dive here and help you figure out where you are on the maturity model. At that base level, you've got out-of-the-box collaboration sites created without structure, no formal request process, new sites or new teams or new groups, no naming conventions, end users are not trained, and governance and security are not thoughtfully implemented. As we move up a little bit to low, some governance will be in place. Most users have a little training. Links are shared rather than attachments. Co-authoring and versioning are used. There's some use of metadata. And there's a recognition among employees that collaboration is important. As we move forward to mid, you've got site and team templates utilized. Processes exist for site and content lifecycles. External access is managed well. Discussions and meetings are all wrapped around collaboration. Company-wide metadata is standardized. And mobile access is considered with every solution. As we move to the high range, you'll find that culture is collaborative. Collaboration is governed and compliant. Productivity and other metrics provide insights, and there's a strong understanding of the value and the risk of collaboration. Company-wide metadata integrates with your enterprise systems, and mobile, remote, and office scenarios are equally supported. Then when we get to Excel, this is the place where innovation happens. Collaboration is baked into the culture. There are natural opportunities for knowledge transfer. Automation enables and protects collaborative efforts. Automated processes exist for site life cycles, and metrics are used to measure and improve outcomes. The importance of all of this is that each level of the maturity model has an impact on your organization. So, what are the impacts here? At the base level, you'll see that many people in the organization are likely to be asking, so what? They may feel they're working harder to accomplish their goals without seeing benefits. And staying at this level generally is a recipe for dissatisfaction. But as we move up to low, at this level, the users begin to have confidence in the platform and start to see it as an improvement over file shares. They are thinking beyond the file share. The way they collaborate will still vary widely by functional area. In the mid-range, the impact here is the organization sees a path to real ROI for the solution. There are clear standards around the implementation, although they may not be used throughout the entire organization. And users have a sense of security and consistency as they collaborate. Now, as we get to high, at this level, users rely on the platform for their day-to-day work, as well as for special interest areas that contribute to the company culture. The platform is seen as work enhancing, not detrimental. The collaborative experience is fluid and largely frictionless, allowing easy access to internal and external colleagues on demand. And then the impact at the Excel zone is at this level, business leaders and platform administrators are implementing continuous improvements based on user activities and feedback. Users are proud of their collaboration platform and can show real ROI over the way they previously worked. As I bring this session to a close, I wanted to bring up one more thing. This journey is about more than technology. It's not all about the tools, and although we can certainly help you with the technology, no implementation can be successful without understanding how best to bring about change in your organization. These organizational change management themes will help transport your users to high user adoption and get your organization to the collaborative culture that you need. Thank you for your time today. Please use these QR codes to connect with us and tell us how we did.